My 3 brothers destroyed me, just to make my father's bastard daughter, Celeste, the next queen. My eldest brother set his beast on me. It tore half my face off. I was scarred for life. My second brother let rogues into our estate. They cut the tendons in my wrists. I'd never paint a rune again. All my talent gone. My third brother slipped a drug into my drink. Let his rogue friend mark me. My honor was ruined. Celeste took my place. She became the future queen.
Elara, listen. We'll make this right. We've got you, always.
Once their wish was granted, my brothers finally remembered me. I gripped the marriage contract from the crippled king's hand.
Don't. I don't need your apologies.
I cut ties with my brothers in 3 days, then climbed into the wedding car without looking back. Later, I heard my 3 brothers turn the whole territory upside down. They even posted a bounty, just to bring me home. But what did it matter? We were strangers now. In the clan's beast grounds, my eldest brother Magnus was personally training a tiger cub. He was the finest beast master in the Northern Territory. The royal clan came to him.
Whoa, Pip. Pip, you have to be a good girl. So one day, you can protect Celeste better.
Tears slid down behind my mask. They seeped into the wound on my face that hadn't healed yet. The pain cut deep.
Brother, I wanted a spirit cub of my own.
But Magnus would always snap at me. He said,
Spirit beasts were sacred. Only royals were worthy of them.
Back then, I thought he was just following the rules, that he was protecting me from getting in trouble. Now, I knew better. For someone he truly loved, he'd break any rule. 15 years ago, my mother died. She was the Aldwyn matriarch. My 3 brothers weren't born to her. She took them in as orphans and raised them as her sons. On her deathbed, she made them swear one thing.
Protect Elara. Always. Promise me, boys.
But months later, my father brought home his mistress and her bastard daughter, Celeste. The brother who used to love me became a stranger overnight. His eyes only saw Celeste. He stopped seeing me. The daughter his matriarch died begging him to protect. I walked over to Pip.
Brother, do you remember?
I lowered my head and stroked her soft little ears.
I always wanted a spirit cub too.
Magnus looked at me. He scooped Pip up and stepped back, eyes sharp.
Elara.
Honestly, his change toward me wasn't sudden.
What are you trying to do? This is Celeste's mating gift. Don't even think about taking it.
15 years ago, the day Celeste first arrived, she came to my room in a fancy new dress, just to rub it in my face. I didn't even bother with her. I told my maid Nell to send her out. She tore her own dress, slammed her head against the marble counter, then framed me. Magnus rushed in just in time to see her. Pitiful, trembling, perfect. She curled into his chest.
Brother, Elara said I'm a wild bastard.
Wait, what?
She said I don't deserve nice things. She had the monster.
Magnus had always been stubborn.
Why did you do that?
He only believed what his own eyes saw. He didn't listen to a single word from me. He slapped me hard across the face. In his mind, I was the jealous shrew who wanted everything for herself. After that, we became strangers. 15 years, nothing changed. All these years I tried to prove my innocence. All I got back was disgust and cold stares.
Enough!
In his mind, every word out of my mouth was a lie. Now that I was about to leave, I let it go. You can't make someone love you back. I had one goal today, sever the bond. Magnus scanned the kinship severance. He scoffed.
A pure-blooded daughter of this clan, and you're this petty. Not half as graceful as Celesta.
Having a sister like you is the greatest shame of my life. Having a sister like you is the greatest shame of my life.
I touched the cold porcelain of my mask. I let out a bitter laugh.
Having a brother like you is my shame too.
Growing up, I'd always clung to him. I followed his every word. Even when his beast clawed my face, I didn't accuse him. This was the first time in my life I'd ever spoken back. Magnus was pissed. He grabbed me by the throat. His eyes flashed red.
Elara, you brought this on yourself. When you set that cub on Celeste, you should have known this day would come.
Suddenly, I remembered the summer. I was 7. Celeste dragged me into the beast grounds in secret.
I just wanted to play!
I knew it was dangerous. I begged her to leave, but she insisted on touching the newborn cub. The cub got spooked. It knocked her down. Its claws scratched her face. When Magnus arrived, she pointed at me.
Elara ordered the cub to attack me!
Magnus didn't ask, didn't listen. He locked me in the beast cage, starved me for 3 days and 3 nights. The memory sat in my chest. I couldn't breathe. To leave this place faster, I forced the words out through the pain.
Magnus, if you hate me so much, just sign the kinship severment. That way, Celeste can be officially recognized as the rightful daughter.
Good, someone as twisted as you doesn't deserve to be my sister.
He scrawled his name.
Don't you dare regret this. Look at yourself. Who else would want you? Severed or not,
you'll still end up crawling back to this estate. Eating our food, wearing our clothes.
He threw the contract at my feet, cold laugh. I picked up the contract from the floor, folded it carefully, tucked it into my coat.
Don't worry, Lord Magnus. Elara has no intention of coming back.
His eyelashes trembled.
You're calling me Lord now.
The bond is severed.
I stepped back.
Of course I should.
Magnus shook with rage. He clenched his teeth.
Fine. Be as proud as you want. Don't come crawling to me later.
I wouldn't. In 3 days, I'd leave the Aldwyn estate. I'd never come back, whether I regretted it or struggled to survive. It was no one's business but mine. The next day, I walked straight into my second brother Soren's study. After father died, Soren took over as the most accomplished son. He inherited father's seat. He became the clan's CFO. He was steadier than Magnus, colder. When I barged in, he didn't even glance up. He kept writing.
How are your hands?
I looked at my hands. The wounds had closed, but I'd never hold a brush again.
Better. Thanks for leaving me with at least something, brother.
Now that's more like what you should be. A proper lady.
Elara, don't blame me. Celesta suffered so much as a child. She could never paint runes the way you used to.
I touched the frost flower rune hanging on his wall, the one I'd given him. My chest ached.
If we hadn't helped her this time, she'd have lost the Prince Lucan. She'd have ended up with no one.
And me, Soren? My engagement is destroyed too. What about me? Should I die alone?
But he thought I was demanding answers. His guilty look vanished. Annoyance took its place.
Elara, I'm trying to spare you. You and the Prince Lucan, you know how that engagement really happened. Celestia saved him that night. You stole the Sunstone pendant he left her. You tricked him into the wrong betrothal. This is what you owe her.
The Beast Mother's feast, when I was 10. I'd pulled a boy my age out of the river, half drowned, barely breathing. Before he passed out, he pressed a Sunstone pendant into my hand. I tossed the pendant on my dresser without a thought. Celeste's mother came by a few days later. She saw the pendant. She had her people dig up the whole story. A few days later, she brought Celeste to my door, accusing me of theft.
She stole Celeste's pendant!
The mother and daughter got their story in first. They described the pendant, the night, every detail. My 3 brothers and father believed them. But when Prince Lucan came to formalize the betrothal, he didn't recognize the pendant. He closed his eyes, reached out, touched my hand, then said,
That's right. Lady Elara saved me. I'd know her hand anywhere.
The prince's verdict didn't clear my name. If anything, it made my family hate me more. They were convinced I'd seduced him. That was when Soren gave up on me. He stood with Celeste for good.
Help Celeste take back what's hers.
He clung to father's dying words.
Elara, if you have a shred of decency, you'll wish her well and shut up about it.
His voice yanked me back. I had no fight left. I nodded calmly.
As you wish, my lord.
I pulled the frost flower rune off the wall.
This is the best work I've ever made. Let it be my mating gift to the Prince Lucan and Celesta. You never liked it anyway, brother.
A flicker crossed his eyes, maybe regret, but pride wouldn't let him show it. He looked down, cool as ever.
Suit yourself. Just don't go bothering Celelta.
I pulled out the kinship severance, spread it on his desk, held out the pen.
Sign it, my lord, and I swear I'll never trouble Celeste again.
His head snapped up.
Are you threatening me?
I answered calmly.
Yes.
He hesitated, then snatched the pen, signed.
You said it yourself. Don't you dare go back on your word.
I folded the contract, took one last look at the document on his desk. His territory expansion plan.
Lord Sorton, pushing into the eastern border now is a mistake. The Ravenshot clan has 3 alphas there. You'll burn through your scouts in a month. Take the western flats first. They have no leadership. Settle the territory. Build the farms back up. That's the way.
His eyes lit up. The corner of his mouth twitched up. He nodded.
Elara, you're really good at strategy. Such a shame your heart is rotten. Stay with me. Be my advisor. It's the best way for you. Then, the kinship severment, I'll just take it as a joke.
Thank you, my lord, but my tongue would only annoy you. I won't speak out of turn anymore. Consider this my repayment for all the years you sheltered me. He sighed.
Fine. I can wait. Once you've cooled down, we'll talk again.
My brother, you won't have time to wait. In 2 days, we'll part ways, forever. On the 3rd day, I cornered my 3rd brother Zane at the Gilded Fang. Of all 3 sons, Zane was the family disappointment. He spent every night at the nightclub. He ran with the worst crowd in town, lazy, cruel, with too much money and too much time. The rogue who marked me was his closest friend, Dax Renner, son of the Renner pack. When Dax saw me, his eyes lit up with that filthy gleam. He smirked.
Well, well, if it isn't my little bride. What's the matter, sweetheart? Miss me?
Brushed his fingers against my mask, flicked his tongue.
Shame about that face of yours. Otherwise, I'd have taken you home and kept you.
Zane swirled his drink, watched the whole thing with a smirk.
Zane,
I knew the answer already,
you let this scum mark me?
but I asked anyway.
Now you're going to watch him touch me too?
You're already Dax's, aren't you? It's a little touch. Maybe one day, when no one else wants you, you'll beg him to take you in.
Lord Zane, she's still your sister.
Even the hostess couldn't stand it.
I don't have a sister this rotten. My only sister is Celeste.
The wound in my chest ripped open again. The pain stole my breath. When we were little, Zane loved me the most. I used to play tricks on him, tease him. He never got mad. On site, I hid a snake in his closet. He'd always been terrified of snakes. He nearly fainted, sick in bed for 3 days. Father and mother punished me, locked me in the cellar. Zane, burning with fever, dragged himself out of bed and begged for me. He got me out of trouble.
Why don't you hate me?
He said,
You're my sister. Who else is gonna spoil you?
I never pranked him again. Every time we saw a snake, I'd step in front of him. He'd grin and say,
Anyone who messes with my sister, I'll break their legs.
His words still rang in my ears, but everything had changed. Maybe Zane never imagined the one who'd hurt me deepest would be him. The hostess looked away, sick to her stomach.
Don't pity her. You don't know how rotten she is.
2 years ago, she snuck a man into our estate. She wanted him to assault Celesta.
If you want to see more episodes in HD, in the complete and uncut version, click the link in the upper right corner of the video to go directly to the corresponding location. Enjoy!